What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So here we are in Vanguard. I was going to say Warzone, I don't know why. So yeah, apparently from what I've just seen, there's this that just appeared. Experimental playlist. Be the first to experience gameplay adjustments from the design team and share your feedback with Sledgehammer Games. For more information about the changes in this playlist, view today's message of the day. So then if you head over to the message of the day to patch notes, March 25th, 2022, it says multiplayer experimental playlist. A primary goal of the spawn system in Vanguard is to prevent players from spawning in a position where an enemy player immediately threatens them. We recognize that this is a system this system frequently fails to select a quality spawn point on smaller maps based on analytics and player feedback, which is very, very true. In the new experimental playlist, we have modified the spawn system to better determine the quality of a given spawn location on the map. With these changes, players should feel that spawns are less random, especially in objective-based modes. In the first iteration of what will be a recurring experimental playlist, players will experience a mosh pit of the following maps and modes. Maps are Shipment, Das House, and Dome. Modes are in Core, which is Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination, and Hardpoint. The experimental playlist is available now. Give it a try and share your feedback with us in our survey. Give it a try and share your feedback with us on it. Right, okay, that still doesn't make any sense. I'm actually curious, what does this actually entail? Because I know for a fact, and I'm sure everyone who plays Vanguard knows this, the spawning is terrible in this game. I can't say it's much of an improvement over Black Ops Cold Wars. Cold Wars was a major issue, because in Cold War, I found that whenever I was spawning, sometimes, like, if people were spawning behind you, if you just moved a little bit up the map, you ended up experiencing something which was like sandwiching, where you'd get crushed in the middle of the map with enemies spawning on both sides of the map, which was hardly fair. But yeah, this game was not even an improvement over that. This was probably even worse. What I experienced in this was that pretty much whenever I'm spawning, people are spawning right next to me. It's a common thing in Shipment, especially in this game, where you just spawn and there's like not only half your team in the corner, but the other part of the team is in the same corner as you, which is just terrible. Now, I, for some reason, still have this attachment on. I need to take it off. I've been doing long shots. I've not played in Core in absolutely ages, so excuse me if I'm terrible, because I'm used to one-shot killing, and I'm not used to this amount of HUD information or HUD information, however you want to name it. So I'm simply going to play and see what's different about this compared to normal spawn systems, because clearly they've noticed that it's shit. I don't know how it didn't take them themselves to notice that their spawning was terrible, but at least they're aware of it at this point. They're obviously getting a lot of complaints from the general player base, which is fair to say. I mean, why wouldn't you get mad when you're quite literally spawning right here, for example? You've got 4 people from your team spawning in, and then there's like 3 people on the other team spawning in the same corner, yet there's so many other places they could spawn at. You'd think, like, why is that even an issue? But it's an issue. So I'm assuming the only difference really is we're going to see different spawning, and so far I can say I'm pretty satisfied. Maybe it's because I'm in Core and people aren't sweating as hard and I'm not dying as much, but so far I spawned kind of in the middle section a little bit, which wasn't great, considering I'm kind of being put up as a high target to a lot of people running through the middle. But I suppose I'm not spawning in the same corners as everyone, so where's it going to spawn me now? Okay, it spawned me here. From what I'm seeing, though, there doesn't seem to be too much congregation of players in one actual spot. It's kind of like we're spawning in the proper corners, but I think the enemies are spawning on the opposite, which is how it's supposed to work. This is how it's been in pretty much every Call of Duty. One side you spawn on, the other team spawns on the other. Of course, nothing's really changed too much from every Call of Duty. Of course, there's still that general census that, you know, that's how it works, but for some reason, it's not worked very well in this game, and I don't know what exactly it is, but it's just a major issue. I think the main thing is just crowding in one spot, and obviously as well, skill-based matchmaking is a huge issue in this game. If you're not already acutely aware of that, it's a massive issue. It's probably the biggest complaint of today's date now is skill-based matchmaking. Like, it's that big of a complaint that your average player will complain about it, even though they don't have a fucking clue what it stands for. Like, they literally hear all these famous YouTubers who play COD, or their favorite YouTubers who play COD, complain about it, and then they're like, oh yeah, that skill-based matchmaking thing, it must be and why does everyone go for me? Why does everyone go for me? I saw a YouTube short about that. Some guy, I don't have a clue who he was, some creator, put a video up, like a short, which was saying how he's always attacked by glide bombs all the fucking time. Like, why he's just always the most picked one. I don't fucking know why, but it's literally, that is literally me. Like, every time I'm trying to play this damn game, it's even a problem that's happened in Modern Warfare, in Black Ops Cold War. I have been targeted by people with glide bombs every single time. Like, there's very rare instances where people go for other people, but usually they're always landing on me all the fucking time, which is really annoying. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I was talking about, yeah, people who watch their favorite YouTubers talk about skill-based matchmaking. They complain about it so much that now even they are complaining about it, and they don't even have a fucking clue what it stands for. Like, that's kind of the laughingstock that Call of Duty has become. The community doesn't even understand what the issues are, apart from, you know, some people who've played enough Call of Duty games to actually experience or get their heads around how it works and everything. Most people don't actually understand this when they're very new to the game, and for some reason there's people trying to make valid reasons to hate on a COD game because of skill-based matchmaking, which they have very little perception of. It's kind of dumb. I wouldn't hate on something for that matter unless you physically understand what you're on about. If you're just going to throw up some sort of blind argument about what's wrong with a game and pretty much not have a clue what that thing actually is or what it actually entails, then you're wasting your time. If you're pretty much announcing that you're fucking stupid. But yeah, I know for a fact skill-based matchmaking is terrible. So that is obviously another issue with this game. Generally, yeah, it's always been spawning for me. I think one of the major things I noticed since 2021 December or November, I can't remember when I last saw this happening, could have been early January, was the discontinuation of thermite spamming. That was actually like a major problem at the start of the game. Everyone would just meme on the fact that Vanguard was pretty much just like walking through hell and back. Like, I can't remember how many memes I've seen on it, but it's kind of the equivalent to seeing those gaming laptop memes where it shows them on fire or some shit trying to run one program. That was what Vanguard was being memed like. People were just like, oh yeah, Vanguard be like, and it just showed like a fucking walking guy on fire, which is what it was for a long time. And I only just noticed until probably a few weeks ago how very quiet, if you could say, how quiet it is with people in you know, thermites and just lethals in general. It's gone very quiet in that case. You know, there's more people sweating on the controllers like little fucking optic scumps. However, we don't have people spamming thermites on spawn, which is really great. I'm glad that's not a problem anymore. But, generally, it could be better anyway. I don't know. One problem goes, another one arises. That's just the state of Call of Duty now. You know, I do really enjoy Call of Duty, as well as I might shit talk it or say whatever. I will say that, you know, I do enjoy it. Like, I do play it every day. It's kind of my main consumption of entertainment aside music or what else, just watching YouTube and whatever, just playing other games once in a while. But usually I play Call of Duty. It's kind of my go-to. So I don't know if anyone actually ever watches my videos and think, does this guy have a life? Does he ever talk about anything else? Like, yeah, I do play a bunch of other games, but it's not consistently. This is just like my favorite game, and I do obviously watch lots of YouTube. It's not like when I go to YouTube, I watch Call of Duty Vanguard. When I go to sleep, I watch Call of Duty Vanguard or listen to Call of Duty Vanguard sound effects to sleep. Like, no, I have other things I like to do and other things I'm interested in watching on YouTube in terms of gaming. It's just usually I play a lot of Call of Duty. But yeah, I must say, anyway, that was actually decent. Now, do I get any sort of feedback? Do I get a feedback tool? Because I've just played a match of it, and I don't plan on playing another one because it's in core. However, I'm supposing it's down here. Oh, so apparently this is all the sort of changes they've generally done with attachments and other stuff. I didn't see all this, actually. Kill streaks, a bunch of stuff that they have done regarding the way they work. Wait, okay, the following kill streaks are no longer restricted while an enemy counter spy plane is... Why would that be a problem anyway? Why... I didn't even notice that. Did you guys notice that? Why would that even be an issue? Having no ability to call in, like, a counter-spy plane glide bomb or bombing run when when there's a counter spy plane on the enemy team called in. That should not have any restriction on your own team whatsoever. I don't know why that would have ever been an issue. Added various UI fixes. Yeah, zombies. My only addition to that would be change the way the fucking game runs, because it's not great. Add round-based and bring a pause button to it. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be any sort of, like, ability to share the feedback. I didn't get a feedback tab after my game. But anyway, I guess I'll use my video as feedback. So generally, what I noticed from that one round, that one match, maybe it was in core. That could generally be a very possible thing that could have changed my perception on it, but I very highly doubt it. With or without core or hardcore, there is no effect on spawning. There's only effects on kind of the health of the players, the kind of damage per second that guns can do, and a bunch of other stuff like that. But I did notice that not once in that game was there crowding in corners. There was never a problem where you would spawn and someone would be right in your face the moment you spawn in, meaning you'd get fucking obliterated before you can actually activate your time to kill speed or anything like that. So that was great. I would say from that one match, it felt balanced, it felt fair. It wasn't that I was pub stomping any players. I'm sad to say I wish I would have been able to do that. But yeah, other than that, it was fair. It wasn't that one team was having the benefit over everybody else. It was me getting kills, them getting kills on me. It was fair. It flowed well. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sledgehammer. That's all I can say. Thank you for actually being aware of this issue. I don't know why it's taken them, how many months now? November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. Nearly half of the game's lifespan to realize this problem. But again, that's usually how COD goes. They'll probably take another 2 months before weapon inspects come in, so I guess there's no rush to me finishing this camo grind, considering I'm not going to be able to even inspect them at the moment to show off the camo. So yeah, other than that though, thank you, Sledgehammer. And also thank you guys for watching this video. If you did somehow watch to the end and you enjoyed, be sure to smash a like. It really would mean a lot. It goes a long way and it lets me know you enjoyed these kind of videos, just rambly videos, commentary videos other than the tutorials. And yeah, comment in the comment section. Right, what are we going to make this comment? To show that you've watched this far, comment badge in the comments. I want to see how many of you can comment badge. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.